Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Will Everidge. I am the founder, chairman, president, and CEO of the Independent American Network, also known as IAN or the IAN Nation. Today is April 12th, 2016, and today we're going to do a little bit of training for our new members. Today we're going to show how to use our new login credentials to log in and get access to Google, email, and Calendar and Microsoft Yammer and Skype for Business. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you should have received your login credentials, and I've already set up Jerry Coomer, which is one of our new members. So we're going to go ahead and kind of take a look at his. Let's see. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is open up a new browser. Okay. And so if you are set up for Google as your home page, you're in good shape. If not, you can simply go to google.com. And then what you're going to want to look for are these 9 little squares over here on the right. Now I'm already logged in. Okay. So I'm going to sign out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. Now, you're going to have options. You're either going to set up a new account or you're going to be signing in. So for most of you that don't already have an IAN Gmail account, you're going to click on Add Account and follow the prompts. Okay. For me, I already have one, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. And this is just like any other Gmail account. All right. So you're going to come up here and you can go to Mail. And if you already have a Gmail account, you already kind of have an idea of what this looks like. Okay. And then, of course, you have your calendar. And this is what your calendar will look like. So if we go to month, we can kind of take a look over here on the side. Here are a lot of other IAN members who are sharing their calendar with me and vice versa. This kind of helps us set up training, events, and kind of coordinate our efforts. So this is your new IAN Gmail. Okay, so that's simple enough. Just exit out of here, and then we'll hop over to Microsoft. Now, Microsoft, you're going to want to go to portal.office.com. Okay, and you can do the /home if you want to, but honestly, it doesn't make any difference. It takes you to the same place. So portal.office.com. And as you can see, we've already set Jerry up on this. And so what we're going to do is we'll click on Jerry. And Jerry's username is his IAN Prep email address. It's jerryc@ianprep.org. And then, of course, you'll have your password. So the password, when you initially put this in, it's going to request that you make that change, that you change it. Jerry, you won't have to unless you want to change it later. And everyone, when you become a new member, your password is always the same. It's IAN Rocks with a capital I. So capital IAN Rocks, ROCKS, and then the number 1. So let's go ahead and move forward. And for Jerry, it's capital IAN ROCKS, and then the number 1. Sign in. And no, we're not going to remember that. So this is your primary login screen for Microsoft. And these navigational panes here will take you to a lot of different places. The majority of these are for our virtual training academy. But for today, the first thing that we're going to want to concern ourselves with is this Install Skype for Business link down here. This gives you the ability to join us online for meetings, trainings, educational events, things of that nature. So I highly recommend that you install the Install Skype for Business. Give yourself about 30 minutes. This is not a quick download and install, okay? This is going to take a little bit of time. So set aside about 30 minutes, should be sufficient for most everyone, and install your Skype for Business. And when you're done with that, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come back here and you're going to want to go to Yammer. Okay, so let's say we've installed Skype for Business, everything looks good. We're going to come back here, we're going to log back in, and we're going to go to Yammer. Yammer looks and feels very, very much like Facebook, except it's much better, has a lot Okay, we can go ahead and well, let's go ahead and set the time zone. Now, when you log in initially, what you're going to have to do is it's going to ask you, here, let's do this real quick. Here, it's Eastern time, yes, Canada, save. Okay, obviously you're going to have to set your time zone, but you're also going to need to let's just come back around. Okay, so we're going to go to our little navigation button, and we're going to go back to Yammer. And what's going to happen is when you first log on to Yammer, what it's going to ask you for, we've already set our time zone for the calendar, go away. So what you're going to be prompted to do is list what they're called coworkers. And you can list me, W-I-L. You can list Mark Berline. His is Mark at ianprep.org. Just type in Mark. And then hit enter, and then what it's going to do is it's going to bring you to this page. It's going to be the all company page where you first come in, and you see this here, the Ian main page. This Ian main page will not be there. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come up to the search bar and just simply type in IAN, and this Ian main page right here will show up. And what you're going to want to do is click on Ian main page, and it will bring you to the main page. Over here, it'll have instead of saying joined, okay, it'll say join. If you click on join, the Ian main page link will appear over here, and then it'll be there moving forward. So, and then what you'll want to do is to go to the file section here, okay. And this is for all of our ham radio students. You can come here and download the notes for the ham exam that you're going to need to study to prepare. We're also going to use this as our training manual as we move forward. So we can come back to the main page, and that's pretty much it. I mean, there's a lot more tools that come with this, but for now, you're in good shape. Oh, one more thing. If you notice, you'll see Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote. All of these typically you would have to pay for, but because you're an Ian member, you have this license. Let's take a look at this ham exam. That let's say you don't have Microsoft Word. Well, you have Microsoft Online as part of your license. So now you can come down here and take a look at the any Word document, Excel document, PowerPoint document, and you can also download as a PDF if you want to study this on your own computer. Even if you don't have Microsoft Office, you can download it as a PDF, which is fantastic. So I think that's all I wanted to cover today. Thanks so much for joining me here at Ian Studios. If there's any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can reach me. You can come down here, and I'm here, or you can search for me. Just type in Will, and I'll pop up right here. Simply click on my name and send me a message. All right. And here, and if you just heard that, my cell phone just alerted me that I have a new message. So again, this is very, very similar to Facebook Messenger. You can go to your store on your phone and download Yammer, and you'll be able to communicate with the rest of your class whenever, wherever you are. So, but that pretty much concludes our training for today. You can also reach me on our Ian Nation Facebook page, or you can simply shoot me an email at will@ianprep.org. Hey, thanks again for joining us. Have a super day. Semper Paratus, always prepared.